Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Shane. I'm in the MD-11 tonight. This was just kind of an unplanned thing. Tomorrow night there's going to be an event in Toronto FIR, and Hamilton, the hub that I run for UPS, is there. So I figured I was going to ferry this MD-11 up there so I have something to fly tomorrow night. We already got the flight plan set up, the aircraft's configured, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get the APU running here, and let's get the tug moving.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Let's go over the flight plan real quick. This is UPS 2061 from Louisville to Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Cost index 157. The flight altitude is 39,000 feet. I got 40,000 pounds of fuel on board and 139,900 pounds cargo.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Hey, good old UPS,
ready to
man.
connect.
Yeah, I got to get ready for our event that we're having tomorrow night up in Toronto. I need something to fly. Okay, that's flight plan. Let's go over the taxi takeoff and departure brief. Currently on the ground at Louisville. At ramp 5, we're going to push into the center ramp 5, and I'm expecting taxi via Bravo down to the 35 left threshold. The departure is the Spiller 1. So the instructions for 35 left are: time on heading 350 to intercept the course 335 to row, then on track 340 to Spiller, and no crossing restrictions and in on course. We are going to be flying a new approach that I haven't done before. I believe it's brand new. The RNAV Yankee, but we'll talk about that when we get closer. Basically, it's going to get us real tight. We're going to squeeze her in here. There's your flight plan. Okay. Before start pushback checklist. Status page is on engine. APU is on. Doors and windows are closed. Aux hydraulic pump. Oh, no, that's anti-skid. Aux hydraulic pump 1 is on. Parking brake is set. External power and wheel chocks. Ooh. APU power is on. There we go. Now we can pull the ground power unit. Okay, beacon lights on. APU bleed. That's not the right button. That one there. Ignition, let's go ignition B tonight. Smart cars. There we go. Load it up. Push and start.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
That'll work.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Let's get it, guys. And parking brake released.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Okay, starting 3.
And number 0, Mike Tango, clear direct to Lexington Airport. Clear direct to Lexington Airport, 0, Mike Tango.
Alright, fuel on.
And number 0, Mike Tango, the Louisville altimeter tree 019er. Altimeter tree 019er, 200 Mike Tango.
Okay, good start on engine number 3, starting 1. Alright. Fuel on. Okay, good start on engine number 1, starting 2. Fuel on. Good start on 2. Start checklist.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay, flaps set for takeoff. Flaps 15. Stab trim, spoiler handle. Stab trim 5.4. Okay, takeoff data. V1 is 135, rotate 146, V2 158, V2 plus 10, flap retract is 168, slap retract 210, and clean maneuvering speed is 236. Taxi takeoff departure brief, no change. TARA on the transponder. Status page on config. And taxi clearance.
And we're disconnected. Signaling pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
ND Center, good evening. UPS 2061 ready for taxi to 35 left. Louisville.
UPS 2061, heavy ND Center. Information Alpha is current. We're currently in Southwell. You sure you want 35 left?
Well, I'm looking at your ATIS and it has every runway available for departure and arrival. If you're operating to the left, south, I'll go south.
It says ILS 17 right to RNAV Yankee 17 left. It says nothing about the north flow runways.
I must be misreading it then. I'm seeing all kinds of different stuff in there. We'll go ahead and take 17 right then.
Actually, yeah, there is a little bit of discrepancy there where it says 35 left, but that's talking about noise sensitivity. I might need to change that around the profile here. But 17 right, taxi via Charlie at Golf Bravo, cross runway 29 at Charlie.
Okay, 17 right via... give me that again.
17 right, taxi via Charlie at Golf Bravo, cross runway 29 at Charlie.
Okay, that's going to be 17 right via Charlie, Golf Bravo, cross 29er at Charlie, UPS 2061. Alright, we got to switch this around here. We're going to go 17 right.
Center, helicopter 104 Alpha Echo.
All our numbers are the same.
4 Alpha Echo, Indy Center.
We're over digging the Spin Tower, we're in park airspace to the west.
Air 4 Alpha Echo, ident.
I don't want to get in an argument with ATC over this.
Ident 4 Alpha Echo.
Alright, noticeable steering.
Alpha Echo, contact 5 miles southwest of Evansville Airport.
Brakes.
Evansville altimeter 301, that or maintain VFR.
301 maintain VFR, 4 Alpha Echo.
Alright, Charlie. So Charlie's going to be this first
UPS
turn.
60 Tree Heavy, would you like 17 left or 17 right?
We would off 17 right if you can get it, UPS 623.
Coming
UPS
right.
60 Tree Heavy, expect the RNF Yankee runway 17 right approach from McQueen.
I'll expect Johnny Yankee 17 right from McQueen, UPS 623.
And Delta 117, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington Center now for Delta 117 Heavy. Thanks for your TCCM.
Alright, flight controls. Check.
And UPS 2061 Heavy, information Bravo is now current. Only changes to fix that runway error.
Copy that. We'll grab that weather. Thanks for the correction. Okay, all the flight controls checked, free and clear. Alright, we are clear to cross 29 at Charlie, which is right up here. Clear left to clear right. And we'll make a left turn here and then a right turn over there. Alright, need to change my runway heading. It's going to be 170 now with the runway change. Alright, before takeoff checklist, status page on engine. EAD is checked, there's a green box.
And number 4, Alpha Echo, do you require flight flying today?
Auto flight.
That's negative. 4 Alpha Echo, radar service terminated for new change approved.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Welch? Yeah, I was a little confused by the ATIS. It had, I use Navigraph charts for it, and this is what I'm seeing right now. Everyone was
heavy at Queen. Good, the RNAV Yankee, runway 17 right approach.
There it goes. That's better now.
Queen, near the RNAV, clear the RNAV Yankee 17 right approach. UPS 603.
Yeah, it's better now. Thanks for fixing it. That makes more sense. Alright, exterior lights. Radar switch. On. And let's call for clearance. Descend on UPS 2061, holding short 17 right, ready for departure.
This 2061 heavy, the winds are 110 at Trudy. RNAV 2 winning, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, RNAV winning, UPS 2061. Alright.
And Delta 12 at 91, clear direct Fricky.
Clear direct Fricky for Delta 12 at 91.
Let's do it, man. This is gonna be a nice, easy, quick flight, guys. I'm looking forward to this. And we're gonna shoot a new approach into Hamilton tonight. It's really tight. It'll be fun. Get some good stick and rudder time on this thing. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Runway heading 170. Alright, keep it rolling.
37, 17, 320. 37, 17 into center, welcome aboard.
Okay, stabilize, set takeoff thrust. Thrust set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots, takeoff clamp. E1. Rotate. Positive rate, you're up.
UPS 2061, radar contact, say altitude.
Climbing through 3,700, UPS 2061.
UPS 2061, climb and maintain, level 390.
Climb maintain 390, UPS 2061. Alright crew, clear to 390. Speed checks, flaps to track. check, slap to track.
Stabilizer motion.
Right. Look good. Looking for 250 pitch. There's
Alright,
250.
so that's 2055 in the Ontario frequency. So that's 2055, the winds are 070 at 4. Turn left heading 210, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Stabilizer motion.
Alright,
UPS
crew.
2061, clear direct banging.
Direct banging, UPS 2061. Autopilot's on, direct banging. Let's go direct banging. Cool. Alright, after takeoff checklist. Landing gear up, lights out. Spoiler handle. Disarmed. Auto brakes. Off. Flaps and slats are up, retract. Flap takeoff selected, flaps 15. EAD is checked, no alerts. Exterior lights. Cool. And wait for altimeters. Hey Frog, welcome aboard, man. We're taking off out of, we just took off out of Louisville. We're heading up to
UPS 603 heavy, the winds are 110 at 3, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Right, clear to land, UPS 603 heavy.
So the reason that I'm flying this flight tonight is that there's a VATSIM event tomorrow. I'll show it to you guys real quick. That I want to participate in. It's called Thursdays in Toronto, and the hub that I manage for UPS Virtual Air Cargo is CYHM, and this will be one of the airports that has staffing for the event. So I'm going to come over here, fly this thing tomorrow, but I need to move an MD-11 up there for me to fly tomorrow tonight. I'm thinking about
3717, cleared direct Scarlet, cross Scarlet at and maintain 13000. The Columbus altitude 3024.
I think what I'm going to fly tomorrow night is
3024, direct Scarlet, cross Scarlet, and maintain 13,000
we started over here.
Indy Center, good evening. Masaba 71 on the ground. Looks to request picking up IFR to Detroit.
Masaba 71, Indy Center, clear to the Detroit airport as filed. Maintain
I'm going to fly
5,000, expect level 2
Hamilton
at
to
010
North Bay
minutes
and
after
back
departure.
tomorrow night. That's
Start this
North Bay is about
frequency,
45 minutes north of Hamilton, so there'll be short flights.
2, and hold a moment
Just to keep
reset.
everybody's attention. But yeah, I need to move an MD-11 up there or else I won't have anything to fly.
Yes, sir, Indy Center, Southwest 2055 on the heading of 210, 3.1 for 5,000.
That's 2055,
Coming up on
radar
transition
contact,
altitude.
Indy Center, radar contact, climb and maintain level 340, and proceed direct Hoosier.
That's a 340 and direct Hoosier. That was for Southwest 155.
18,000 feet.
71, go ahead and read back.
Altimeter
Clear
standard.
to Detroit as filed. Climb 5,000 initially, then flight level 290 10 minutes after. Departure will be on this frequency.
Cross check at 190.
3452 Masaba 71.
Masaba 71, read back correct.
Indy Center, good evening. Shamrock 9, Charlie Golf, flight level 340, inbound the Rosewood VO.
Altimeter's cross checked after takeoff
Shamrock
checklist.
9, Charlie Golf, Indy Center. Your radar contact free 4 miles northeast of the Rosewood VOR. And cleared direct Muncie.
Can you say that one more time? 9 Charlie Golf.
That's a Muncie, the Mike India Echo VOR.
Alright, direct Mike India Echo VOR, Shamrock 9 Charlie Golf.
Shamrock 9 Charlie Golf Cross Muncie at and maintain 14,000. The Indianapolis altimeter 3020.
We'll cross Mike and Diego, we are at 1 Edinburgh, 14,000 and 3020, Shamrock 9 Charlie Golf.
Ooh, we got ATC in
Cross
Hamilton.
Muncie at 14,000, not below it.
Roger, at 14,000, Shamrock 9 Charlie Golf.
Huh. Cool.
And remember, 0 Mike Tango, the winds of Lexington are currently 140 at the tree. Which runway would you like?
Alright, climb to flight level
give me a second,
240
Mike Tango.
up to 39. Okay, look good.
Confirmer, clear to land, what's the right?
Andy Center, 200 Mike Tango, doesn't matter. Whatever one you give me, I'll take.
603, runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land, DPS 603.
Right, over 0 Mike Tango, in that case, let's go with the visual approach to runway 22.
Okay,
Roger
never
that,
mind.
visual approach for runway
There
22.
was ATC up at Toronto, but they left. That's okay, because I really don't want to mess with my arrival plans at the Hamilton anyway. I got a minute to talk about it. So normally when I fly into Hamilton, I use the typically in the past I would use the RNAV Zulu runway 30, which takes you up pretty wide and gives you a nice long final. I don't know why I've never seen this before, but apparently there's a RNAV Yankee, which is a lot tighter. So I think I'm going to try to fly that tonight. That's going to get us in really close and cut out a couple minutes of quite a bit of track miles here and get us out a lot quicker. So that's the plan tonight. I'm probably going to go ahead and go direct from DJB to Tickham and cut out this fix here as well, Durlow, because there's no point in flying that and there's no ATC here to tell me no. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this approach tonight because it's going to be really nice and tight. I'm a sticky rudder guy anyway, so I should have no trouble making that work. Okay, flight level 300 on the way to 39.
APS 60 tree heavy, site parking.
We're going to UPSVAC 5 north today, and took a little longer on the runway than we wanted to, but we can backtrack.
And luckily this ain't the real world where they would have got mad at you for it. So back to extra by 17 right, and then take Bravo 3 Charlie to ramp 5.
Bravo 3 and Charlie to ramp 5, PBS 6203.
Indy Center, Cessna 8723 Sierra is 200 feet, climbing 3,000, heading 1230 bound for Kilo Uniform Mike, Delta.
November 2 Tree Sierra Indy Center, radar contact, resume on navigation, maintain VFR, the Indy altimeter 3020.
On navigation, fly VFR, and thank you, 230.
Indy Center Delta 1137, flight level 380. Actually, number 2 Tree Sierra, flying 140, just a vector to get you out of the departure corridor.
Yes, sir, heading 140 for 230.
Alright, someone else was calling with something taken? Delta 1137, checking in, flight level 380. Delta 1137, Indy Center, radar contact 5 miles south of the Bluefield DME. American 2127, Indy Center, you on frequency?
Alright, 1,000 to go.
Altitude.
He isn't, he's on 122.8.
Get him up on guard, bro. Get him on guard. You know what? That reminds me. I should probably tune that in myself. Okay, stand by level off.
Hello, American 2127, checking in 50370. Alright, number 2, Tree Sierra, confirm you're flying 140 heading, that's southeastbound.
Okay, we are flight level 390. Uh, 259 miles to go till top of descent. That's 10 after. So really about 20 minutes to cruise, and we'll start talking about our descent.
Alright, American 2127, Indy Center, road contact 40 miles southwest of the Kingston VOR. Welcome aboard. Number 2, Tree Sierra, Indy Center.
23 Sierra, ready to copy.
Number 2, Tree Sierra, confirm you're flying a 140 heading, that should be southeastbound.
Yes, I'm sorry, 23 Sierra, copy.
What'd bro do?
Because he just almost got hit by an A320 that just took off Indianapolis.
My boy Cooper needed the entire runway and then some to land his MD-11, it looks like here. That's okay. At least he got it down, right?
Good day, Indy Center, Delta 2054 with Evo 340, 80 miles from Kingston.
And Delta 2054, Indy Center, radar contact 5 miles south of the Bluefield VOR.
Indy Center, good evening. Shoot 55, level 270, about 54 miles northwest Terre Haute.
255, Indy Center, radar contact. Welcome aboard.
Center, American Airlines 32, cruising at 5,000 feet. Waiting instruction.
American 32, Indy Center, radar contact, climb and maintain. Yeah, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb, maintain, flight level 280.
American 32, clear direct, Koya.
Clear direct, okay.
Alright, number 2, Tree Sierra, resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation to 3 Sierra. Thank you.
Shoot 55, cross tree 0 miles west of Brickyard at and maintain 12,000, the India altimeter tree 020.
Albert Cost 30 miles to west, Brickyard 12,000, maintain it, altitude 3020, shoot 55.
Number 0, Mike Tango, sorry for keeping you high here. Flighting 090, descend and maintain 3000.
Flighting 090, descend and maintain 3000. 0 Mike Tango, it is all good.
American 3, American Airlines 32, thank you for ACC.
What are you, disconnecting?
Yeah,
Have a good day.
have a great day.
Nice and light tonight. 155 approach speed's pretty decent for this thing. We'll talk more about it when I brief the arrival.
Good evening, Black Sea 425 Heavy, flight level 310.
Black Sea 425, Indy Center, radar contact to 4 miles southeast of the Pocket City Vortex.
Black Sea 425.
Got a pretty decent headwind here. The headwind component estimated on the flight plan was 8 knots, and sure enough, there it is, 8 knots. It's almost like it knew what it was talking about, right? Alright, let's see here. About 25 minutes till top of descent, maybe a little bit less. We should be getting out of Indy airspace.
Shoot 5-5, information Bravo is
quick,
current.
yeah.
Expect vectors for the ILS or the visual to tree left, the turn 1 you want.
Yeah, shoot 5-5, we have Bravo on board. We request vectors
Hey,
ILS 2
can you imagine flying the river visual into DC and MD-11?
Shoot 5-5, Roger.
Pretty sure it's completely impossible, but boy, would that be fun to do. At least down to minimums and then go around, but I would love to fly the river visual in the DC and an MD-11. That'd be fun. Someday. Maybe someday I'll try it.
Air 0 Mike Tango, fly heading 140, and the field will be at 2 o'clock and 6 miles report in sight.
Heading 140 and I'd have field sight.
Number 0 Mike Tango, good visual approach, runway 22.
Cleared the visual approach, runway 22, 0 Mike Tango.
Indy Center, citation 281 Delta Foxtrot with you, flight level 330, and I'd like to amend our final altitude to flight level 350. We're over Olsey now.
Number 1 Delta Foxtrot, Sandy Center, radar contact 3 miles southwest of the New Hope VOR, come on and maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, 1 Delta Fox.
And Shamrock, Niner Charlie Golf, the information Bravo is current. Expect the ILS runway 2, tree left approach from Larry. When able, proceed direct Larry and cross Larry at 5,000.
We'll go direct Larry now, we'll cross Larry at 5,000, and we'll expect the ILS 23 left from Shamrock 9 Charlie Go.
Number 0 Mike Tango, low winds are 140 at tree, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22, 0 Mike Tango.
Indy Center, Eastern Airlines 947 coming in from the north, flight level 253 for 360, and I am 24 miles north of the Appleton VOR. Sir 947, Indy Center, radar contact. Copy, 947.
That's that guy. Had a lot to say, didn't he?
And Delta 2054, same Mach number.
Oh, we are Mach 78 of the 20.
Wow, can you imagine
Delta
flying
2054, maintain Mach .77.
Ireland to Indianapolis in an A321. How miserable of a flight would that be? Oh my god. That thing cruises so slow, I would just go nuts trying to fly that thing. No thank you. That's gotta be a 10-hour flight in that piece of junk. That is one glutton for punishment, that guy. Flying an A321 transatlantic against the wind from Ireland to Indianapolis. Why? I don't even know why you would do that. That sounds like the most absolutely boring flight I could ever think of doing. More power to him though, you know?
Shoots 5-5, cross Brickyard at and maintain 6,000, and depart Brickyard heading 050 vectors approach.
Port cross Brickyard 6000, leaving Brickyard 050 for the vectors. Shoot by line.
Number 2, Tree Sierra, the Indy Metro Airport, 12 o'clock, 6 miles, reporting to get inside.
We'll report when inside, 230.
Shamrock Data Charlie Golf at Larry, cleared the ILS runway 23 left approach.
Alright, Larry, clear the ILS 23 left, Shamrock 9, Charlie Golf.
Southwest 2055, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
Over to Memphis Center, 3255, CS2, Southwest 2055.
Resume Mike Tango, taxi to parking via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to parking by Alpha Charlie, Mike Tango. Indy Metro in sight, 23 Sierra.
Number 2, Tree Sierra, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Hope you had fun here in Indy.
Indy was great. Appreciate your service, 23 Sierra.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a
And
little.
Delta 2054, maintain Mach point
Let's just take out
76.
their low here.
Mach 0.76 over 2054.
There we go.
Indy Center for 23
That
Sierra.
changes the top of the descent a little bit, but that makes it so it's a more direct flight.
Radar
Descent.
that it would be your frequency again.
The Indy Metro Airport is an untowered field, so you change to the CTAF, and that is 123.0, where you just make your attention known to other pilots that may be in the area.
Appreciate it, 123.0. Thanks, 23 Sierra.
Alright, crew.
Indy Center,
Let's go ahead and start briefing the.
Frontier 3858. Good
let's look at the landing data.
Flight level 5000, sorry.
Planning on runway
Flight 3858 to Indy Center, radar contact.
30. That's going to give us a 2-knot tailwind. But that's okay. 10,000 feet. Approach speed is 156. Speed here 451. Flaps 35. That'll be auto brakes minimum. We'll be fine for that. So let me bring up the chart for the airport. So again, I'm going to accept a 2-knot tailwind here because I prefer 30. Although 1-2 would be nice because we get this vacate on Charlie, but I want to fly this approach tonight, so. Okay, so landing on 30, we'll do a full length rollout and do a back taxi over here, turn around and come back, exit at Charlie, make a right turn onto runway 6, and then come into the south ramp over here. We're on the Ticum 2 arrival, which we're going to fly direct to. Watch, I'll take this out here, remove it. We're going to fly direct to Ticum. So basically we need to cross Novum at 210 knots, 4,000 feet. That's really our only crossing restriction here. And that'll get us set up real nice for the RNAV Yankee runway 30 approach. So again, crossing Novum, 210 knots, 4,000. Then we step it down to 3,100 at Axogo. Then we continue down to 2,200 feet at GoPep, where we'll pick up a 3-degree glide path down to the runway threshold. Landing altitude is going to be 771 feet. The decision altitude is 1079 Barrow. MSA is 3,100 feet from runway 30. And in the event of a go-around, we're going to climb straight ahead on heading 290
flight 3858 seems your transponder got bumped there.
Well, what we'll end up doing is we'll fly a right close traffic path and come back around for a visual.
3471, Frontier 3858. We've been having some trouble. Sorry about that.
255, does it maintain 3,000?
The same maintain 3,000, shoot 55.
Okay, minimums set.
Actually, shoot 55, does it maintain
approach reviews
4,000?
performed. Which of that test not required. Decision height. Decision altitude set. Minimum descent altitude 3,100 feet.
71 ready to
Seatbelt signs not required.
Sub 71, the Lexington altimeter 3020, runway 22, taxi by Tango 1 Alpha.
You're right. I didn't change the title of this. That's a good, wow, I thought I changed the title of this.
Number 1 Delta Foxtrot, descend maintain flight level 310.
310 for number 1 Delta Fox.
UPS 2061, Cleveland Center is closed. Radar service terminated for frequency change approved.
Okay, over to Unicom 228, UPS 2061, so on.
Airback 9 Charlie Golf.
Alright, I gotta change the title of my video. Oh, shit! Oh, wrong button, hold on. That's a problem. Landing gear. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's see if we can get the autopilot to, There we go. Wrong button. Let me fix this. It's not Hong Kong. We're going to Hamilton. I forgot to change the title. Oops. No, I'm not doing that tonight. There we go. Change the title. Sorry for the bait and switch. Alright. We're good. I don't think we overspent the gear, so... I think we did overspeed the gear, actually. Yeah, by a lot. Oh, we'll write it up. Inadvertent gear extension. Okay, top of descent's coming up here. 82 miles, 307. So 10 minutes we'll be heading out. And from DJB we're going to go direct to Ticum. Thanks for pointing that out, man. I probably bait and switched a lot of people with that title. I didn't mean to do that. It's still going to be a fun approach, so nobody's going to miss out on anything. It'll be good. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's technically possible if I was ferrying the aircraft with no cargo on it, right? They would probably make it. Just for fun, let's just see, since we have a minute before we head down. Let me see what that would look like. Sim brief. UPS 111. ASDF to VHHH. Would it do it? I think it could get there. Oh yeah, baby, we could do that. 16-hour flight. Oh, wait a minute. 7,300 nautical miles? Oof. I don't know. Let me see how much fuel that would take. Just for fun, I'm going to generate this. Oh, yeah, I don't think it'll do it. Maybe you're right. Well, hold on. What if we took the cargo weight out? Let's edit this. Let's see if it'll do it with no cargo on board. None. Let's try it again. Yeah, it'll do it. No, it'll do it. If we were ferrying the aircraft empty with no cargo on board, I think he would do it. Absolutely, it'll do it. We should do that sometime. Let's ferry an aircraft to, yeah, 16 hours? We could totally do that. An empty aircraft, it's possible. Yeah, so it won't do it with any kind of meaningful amount of cargo on board. That's the thing. But if we did it empty with just fuel, the aircraft would be very light. I think it'll do it. We'd have to use the ER tanks, but it'll do it. Yeah, every tank maxed out. I think we can get there. Why I would do that flight, that's another question. Like, it doesn't sound very enjoyable to me. I used to, in my younger years, I used to fly 16-hour flights in the MD-11 all the time, but it doesn't really sound that appealing to me anymore. That's an all-day thing, and then part of the next day. mean, you could do that for... I mean, the A350 will do that stuff all day, but... Alright, how are we looking here? Top of descent's coming up here really quick. 4 minutes. No. Yeah, 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and reset altitude. I'll set that 10,000 feet for now. Let's go ahead and I'll turn the webcam back on because I'm going to get busy in a little bit. Top of descent, a couple minutes, we'll start down, and then we'll fly this really tight RNAV approach. I think it'll be fun. Flight Factor A350 is not, yeah, it's not so great. Alright crew, stand by for descent. Should be heading down here in about 2 minutes. Kick him off, man. Kick him off the plane. Sorry, I need more. I need to get rid of some weight. You're fat. Get off my plane, right? That's one airport that I don't ever want to fly into again. Cleveland. I did not like this airport at all. The arrival, the getting in here, takes forever. Like they get you stopped. They get you descended 200 miles out. It's like, what's the point? Okay, we're over one of these Great Lakes now. Is this Lake Erie? Is that what this is? I don't know my Great Lakes very well. Alright crew, stand by. Vertical alert. Head down. Alright, let's get a check. Let's get a weather check here at Hamilton. Wind 0.04, 10 statute miles visibility, sky clear, temperature 20, altimeter 3032, jeez. we're heading down.
Traffic southwest.
I think we're gonna fly this thing by hand. Once I get it configured, flaps 15, I'll probably go ahead and turn the autopilot off and we'll fly it by hand for quite a ways out. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood tonight. So just for my descent planning, I want to cross Ticum or Novum. It says max 210. Let's go ahead and plan on something a little bit slower just for getting the aircraft sequence. So let's go speed at 190 would be better. Cool. Alright, so tomorrow's event starts at 4 p.m. So I'll probably be online around 4 p.m. Maybe 4:15, something like that. And then we'll fly this event. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, you'll need 100 hours total. It's worth grinding though. Hey, passing to flight level 250, head down to 10. Get it slowed down. Hey may add a little bit of speed brake in here. Coming up on 21,000 feet. Okay, transition altitude's coming up. Okay, ASUS is an hour and 16 minutes old, but it still says altimeter 3031. Oh, no, here it was just updated. Oof. 3031. Alright. 3031 will cross check at 16,000. Alright, so the wind has changed even further now. It's 100 at 5 knots, which gives me a 5 knot tailwind. I'm still going to take the approach, but 1-2 would be a much better option for us, but heck with it. I really want to fly this RNAV, so I'll take a 5 knot tailwind. That's acceptable. Oh, yeah, if you have 110, you can fly MD-11. I have 15,000. I was supposed to cross check at 16, but we're good on altimeter. Alright, so crew, I acknowledge that we'll take it at 5 knot tailwind. That's fine. There's no benefit whatsoever to flying the runway 30 approach, but I want to try this really tight RNAV, so that's why we're doing it. That's the only reason. Otherwise, we'd go over to the ILS 1-2.
Stabilizer motion.
So far so good, man. Although the weather keeps changing. I've already got everything set up for this RNAV Yankee 3-0 approach, but the wind is completely not favoring that. So I'm going to take a 5-knot tailwind just to do this approach because I haven't done it before. And there's nobody there, so it's not like I'm interfering with anybody. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, Mr. Welch. Indianapolis' best VATSIM controller ever of the world.
Altitude.
8,000 to go. Speed brakes. Let's get some speed off of this thing. Exterior lights are on. And set approach checklist complete.
Stabilizer motion.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tune into CTEP now as I get under 10,000 feet. It's going to get busy here in a minute and I don't have time to be futzing around with radio frequency. Alright, speed brakes retract. And we can go ahead and keep altitude head down to 4,000 feet now. According to this, we're 800 feet low on the approach, on the vertical path, but it'll come back in. So, once this diamond gets onto here, this descent rate will pick up and we'll be back on our vertical profile. Okay, let's go ahead and get set up here. Let's do auto brakes. Tell you what, we're gonna do auto brakes medium here since we got a 5-knot tailwind. Auto brakes medium, speed brakes arm. Alright, we're back on the vertical profile now. Hey, Steven, I gotta thank you for helping me fix my VATSIM flight plan remarks. Ever since you had me put in my YouTube, just my main page, I've been getting a lot more people joining my streams, so it was you that pointed that out to me. I really appreciate it. And I get a lot of controllers now hopping onto here too, because they see it in the flight plan and it's easier for them to find. A link to the video is not working, but a link to my main channel page, that live is on there and they can click on it. So I appreciate you pointing that out to me. It's been much better since then. I get at least one controller every stream now, and that's really cool. I like to interact with you guys to learn the black art of flight control. Okay, speed brakes medium. Yeah, slow this thing down. We got a little bit fast here. And more speed brakes.
Stabilizer motion.
Hamilton should be out there not too far away. That's Toronto airspace over there. Alright. Let's go flaps 15. Alright, FMS speed 185 thrust. Alright, crew, get ready. Okay, there's the airport over there. We're landing on this runway over here. Hamilton traffic, good evening. UPS 2061 Heavy on the RNAV Yankee runway 30 approach. Alright, once we get to Novo, I'll go ahead and turn off the autopilot. We'll fly it in the rest of the way. Oh man, this is tight. I'm normally like 10 miles further to the east in this. I'll turn the autopilot off, but we're going to keep the auto throttles on until I get it configured. I'm not having to do a bunch of stuff at the same time. Yeah, we're going to do a really tight RNAV approach with the 5 knot tailwind into Hamilton right now. Should be fun.
Altitude.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set it down to our decision altitude, which is 1,100 feet. And the missed approach altitude, just for my reminder, is going to be 2,800 feet. We'll set that after the autopilot's off. Oh yeah, we're this will be fun. Tell you what, I'll do it now.
Autopilot. Okay, gear down, flaps 28. FMS speed 158. A little bit low, correcting.
35. In sight. Landing checklist, landing gear down, spoilers, free brakes, auto brakes medium. Fish approach altitude. Set. Visual at the runway. Approach speed 155. Hamilton traffic, UPS 2621 on final 30. Okay, 5 knot tailwind. Continue.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Manual braking. Roll it out all the way to the end. Versus normal. Yeah, the runway slopes up coming in from this direction, so you get the jib whisk goes a little crazy there at the end, but it's kind of like you gotta flare it and climb with the runway. It's a little weird. Hey, we're gonna do a 180 turn here. Okay, after landing checklist, spoiler handle. Up, retract this arm, flaps up. Auto brakes off. We're gonna leave all the lights on until we vacate the runway. And we're gonna back taxi. Insane as in good or insane as in bad, Samuel? What do you mean? I hope that means it's good. Thank you. Let's see. Smart Cars says it was 22 feet per minute. 22 feet per minute, guys. That's what it says. Little off center line, though. Okay, taxiway Charlie's coming up. We're going to take this exit up here. Working a stamp trip down now. Okay, on the brakes. How about the traffic? UPS 2061 clear of runway 30, taxi to cargo ramp via Charlie, back taxi runway 6, and taxiway out. Alright, so let's go landing lights, taxi lights, runway turn off, strobe lights off for the minute. We'll turn them back on when we get up to the next runway. Okay, runway 6 is coming up. We're going to make a right turn here, and we're going to back taxi down that as well. Okay, clear on the right, clear on the left. Oh. Whenever you're on an active, turn all the lights on. Well, it's not active. When you're on any runway, it's not active. Maybe it is active. I don't know. After landing checklist is complete, though. And left turn here. And we're going to make another left turn up here. Alright, and then we're going to have to make like a 135-degree turn to get into our parking spot. That's the only bad thing about going this way is the turn is going to be hard. So you guys got the judgment on how I do this turn. Because I got to do a 135 turn, which is more than 90 degrees, and then line up on the center line of the taxi of the ramp. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Ugh. Yeah, it's not going to be very good. I don't think that's going to be very pretty. Hey, bud. I know who Cute Pug is. Welcome, man. How you doing? Actually, I mean, that's not that bad. It's a little off-center, but kind of got it close. I'll take it. Good enough for government work, right? All right, parking checklist, transponder. Let's see here. Transponder, standby. And then we're gonna turn off this ridiculously loud noise Mango sound set. Watch your eardrums, guys. This thing sucks. I don't know why it's that loud. That makes no sense to me. Alright, beacon light, wheel chocks, ground power unit. Parking brake released. External power on, APU power off, APU off. Well, that was a pretty fun flight. It was short and sweet, to the point. We got this aircraft positioned at Hamilton, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to book it so nobody can take it from me tomorrow, because there's only one MD-11 up here right now and I want it. So I'm going to go over to our website real quick and snatch this plane out before somebody else does. Let's see, aircraft hangar. That was a 22 foot per minute landing. With the 5 knot tailwind. YHM, we're gonna book this, and we're gonna take this up to North Bay, I believe. Yeah, CYYB. Let's go ahead and book it. Nice. And then we'll fly there tomorrow during the event. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys come back. I'll put a thing up on my channel, like when we're gonna do it. And we'll fly to North Bay and come back. That's a 40-minute flight each way, so it's going to be kind of short and sweet. So we get a lot of landings and takeoffs in. We got a lot of crews in the middle. So, thank you everybody who showed up tonight. It was always a pleasure to have everybody aboard. I'll see you tomorrow at around 1600. Or, hey, Abby. I think my kids are on my stream right now. Hi, kids. Nice to see you. Anyway, yeah. 1600 Pacific time tomorrow. We'll have live ATC here with Toronto FIR, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.